Thank you everybody for attending this evening. I'm going to talk about career in academia, and I'm going to show you and talk to you about 40 years, what I've experienced. What did I do in academia? The first lesson I want to tell you is I made use of all the opportunities. You could study free of charge. And if you could study free of charge, you must use those opportunities. I went to the Russell Road College and I became a qualified bricklayer, and I built my own house. I joined the karate club at UP. I was 11 years in the karate club. I later became the instructor of the UPE Karate Club. Then I worked with Dr. Malcolm Smales from zoology on a project over a few years where we did shark tracking, and he put a transponder on the dorsal fin of a ragged sharks, and we tracked, and we had in the bay laptop computers under the water, and when the shark swims past this little base station, it offloads the data, and then I had students on this projects which tracked and visualized that data. It was great projects which we worked on.
How many of you know the story of Alice in Wonderland? Some of you, okay. For those of you who don't, so there's this white rabbit. Alice is lying on the riverbank, she's very bored, and she sees this white rabbit rushing past, and he's got a pocket watch, and he's going to be late, and he's muttering, I'm going to be late, I'm going to be late. So she follows him, and she goes down a rabbit hole. And at the bottom of this rabbit hole, there's a very small door. She opens it, and she can see a lovely garden through this door. And in the room where she finds herself, there's a bottle that says, drink me. So she's very obedient, and she drinks it and shrinks. Now she can get through the door. And in this garden, she meets all of these fantastical characters. And the whole thing about Alice in this Wonderland is she's curious and she's resilient. And that's what I want to pull through. Academics have to be curious and they have to be resilient. In the Wonderland of academia, there are 4 rabbit holes. 3 of them, every single academic has to participate in, to a greater or lesser extent. So we have learning and teaching, we have research, and we have engagement, which every academic participates in. Now, in each of these rabbit holes, the university stipulates that you should spend a fair amount of time in 3 of them. So you have to give the modules that you allocated. Okay, you have to supervise the students that you do, but it's up to you how much effort you want to put into it. So you'll find that different academics put effort in different places because that's where their skills lie and that's where their passion lies. So it all depends on you as a person, where your passion lies, the time and the effort that you put into the different rabbit holes. So the university doesn't say to you, you can't do that or you have to do that to a maximum amount. They give you the academic freedom to make those kind of choices, which overrides any amount of money in the world. It's more about self-worth.